Hello, everyone. Just trying to get started. And that's cool. What the? Oh, Hello? I said stop on that. I don't know if you guys can see her, but she's over here. Safari's on the screen. I see you, pretty girl. That's why I haven't adjusted the, what's the word? The camera, because she's right here. And I was like, you know what? This is cute. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. We have a cat hanging out. Her name is Safari. In fact, let me, where are you? Where is this one? We're gonna do this for a second. Look, guys. It's a Safari. She's so pretty. That's not what I wanted at all. I thought Whoa, delete. Yeah.
You're awesome!
Hi. Sorry, guys. I'm like over here doing 3 different things because everything's messing up on me. Thank you already, Degan, for the $4.99. I appreciate that. Are you kidding me right now? Let's see. Hero. There we go. Okay. Amy, Feisty, Yoshi, Jay, No Name, Luca, Pixie, Forge. Hello everybody. Somebody asked how old she is. She is you're 11 years old now, aren't you? Yeah. Say I'm an older kitty cat. Let's see. Why are you just not working? Okay. Stop. Yeah, good job. I appreciate that, Chris. Yes, she is a void kitty. Oh, that's cool. Is she as fluffy as Safari? Because Safari is a fluffy, fluffy girl. What the? What the heck? Hello? Thank you, guys. All right. I'm trying.
You're awesome!
You are the cat lady, JD Transfears. That's hilarious. You're right, I am. I am the cat lady. Single. I'm not single. Perpetually alone. I'm not perpetually alone. Cat lady. Oh my god, cat. Ah, so scary. Hello, everybody. As you are coming in, sorry I couldn't reply to everybody individually. I have a kitty that is very demanding of my attention because she doesn't understand streaming. All right? I know, you're so pretty. Yeah, who knew? I definitely didn't know. Oh, did we already get all of the heart me's too? Wow, you guys crushed it already today then. Whoa, this is still not. There we go. There we go. Oh, and what did I miss? Chris, what did you send me? I missed it. I am so sorry. Oh, Chris, thank you for sending all of the DJ glasses and clearing that out. Did that? Oh, that was not. It was not letting me change my goal. Crud buckets. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate that. What the heck is happening? TikTok is doing weird stuff, guys. I don't understand. I know Safari is she's such a nice cat. Like, she doesn't scratch, she barely hisses, like, she just exists and wants all of the ness just to be a happy kitty. Well, I appreciate that, Chris. I wasn't even expecting that, to be honest. All right. There we go. Yeah, crud buckets. Thought I'd say something different. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Doing things to do things. Oh, guys, wait. 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. Also, I do gotta adjust this back to normal. Nope, that's not normal. This is normal. There we go. 1 second, guys. This is like the most perfect thing that I have now. Let's see if this will... I know it's not focusing on the other one. Let me get that to focus. There we go. Do you guys like my new sticker? Thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was a good one. Thanks. Meow. And hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get, like, technology problems. On your forehead. Yeah, it's literally like this. Okay, this is it. I hope this helps. Also, I made somebody like rage out and block me today, and I thought that was hilarious. So basically, the person was just trying to insult me the whole time, and I was like, "Oh, thank you for being a fan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much." And then they finally blocked me when I asked them if they wanted my autograph. Like, oh, I mean, sorry. They did. They crashed out so much. It's like, oh, are you upset because I didn't get mad? We'll find out, Kramer. We'll find out, of course. Oh, what I would say, yeah, what he was totally a fan. And so what I will say that I found interesting to learn today was, guess what, guys? Guess what? You know how Trump pardoned the former president of Honduras after, he was convicted on drug trafficking charges and all of that good stuff? What I learned is that, are you guys
You're
familiar with
awesome.
Emile Bove? Have you guys heard of him before? I just want to let you guys know something. The case started under Trump's first administration, and Emil Bove was the one who led the charge in the investigation. Thanks, Dagan. Yeah, I believe it, but thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, he was the one who prosecuted. He's the one that investigated him because the conviction did happen and occur under the Trump administration after he had already left the DOJ. Oh yeah, dead serious, dead ass, Carol. Also, guys, if you haven't already and you're over on the TikTok chat, please, 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 send in your daily heart me. I appreciate that. Oh no, they didn't quietly pardon him, right? It wasn't quiet at all. It was very well out there, well known at that point, and Donald Trump just lied about the reasons why he did it. It wasn't quiet, it just happened. Which I actually think it's funny, Degan, that you mentioned that those particular bots were in the chat because I get asked if I'm Jewish all the time. So I always find that interesting as well, which this is too high still. There we go. That's better. I did see that, actually. I did see that, which was that's correct. That's exactly how it should happen. Like, there is no reason for that one, Matt. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Well, Squirrel, I guess if you actually called the number, that would be a different story, but you didn't. Oh, so Misty, his excuse was that the people of Honduras wanted him released, but there's actually no evidence of that being true. And that they called it a witch hunt, which it wasn't. Again, like, let's be very clear, guys. The investigation into gosh, what was his name? Let me pull that back up. Is it gonna give me his name real quick? Oh yeah. Juan Orlando Hernandez, the investigation into Juan Orlando Hernandez was started under Trump's first term. And the person who investigated it and filed the charges didn't prosecute, right? Because he had already left office by the time it actually went to court, was Emil Bove. You know, the person that also just got appointed as a judge and was confirmed by Congress as the judge. So I think that's funny. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 32. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I don't necessarily support or unsupport him, but I think he's going to do something cool that I wanted to talk about.
If it doesn't make me laugh in 25 seconds, I deny the idea of it being cool. What's up?
Oh, well, I think he's going to like revalue assets like Bitcoin and gold to put the national debt down. And
Oh, I didn't laugh, so
you're
I'm just saying, like, I don't find that funny. So I gave you the thing. Let's see. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 46.
46. And are you still supporting Donald Trump?
No.
All right. Well, thank you, man. I hope you have a great day. If you guys are not still supporting Trump, please do not call the number. We will have friendly time towards the middle of the month or closer to Christmas. Just saying. Let's see. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Hey, listen, you gotta get your kid under control.
These people with their pre-recorded calls are also very weird. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. How old are you?
52.
52. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
100%. And I want to know why you're not.
Oh, okay. Why I'm not? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll make this quick as possible for you. I don't support a president that actively goes against articles and amendments of the United States Constitution, commits or condones war crimes being committed, jokes about making Canada the 51st state, and
What's wrong
turns
with the joke? What's wrong with the joke about making about Canada?
It's
What's
only
wrong
a
with that?
joke if it's said once. When it continues on, it's no longer a joke.
Well, that's your opinion of that. That don't mean it's true.
Okay,
Correct?
and I just expressed it. It's just no longer funny. It's funny the first couple times, which I mean, if that's so true, if it's just a joke, everything's just a joke. Donald Trump also said that he was joking when he stated that he could end the war in Ukraine in 24 hours. So why is he no longer joking about that?
Well, I think he's doing a very good job keeping
That's not
everything
what I
under
asked.
control.
Let's try this again. If it's
Okay.
just a joke to just constantly say Canada should be the 51st state,
Yeah.
why? And he also said that he was joking when he said that he could end the war in Ukraine and Russia within 24 hours. Why is he no longer making that statement?
You'd have to ask him that. I don't know.
Oh,
I mean, that's
okay. So do you see the difference there? Is he
No.
said that it was a joke with Ukraine and Russia, but no longer makes that joke. So I can't assume that he's still joking about Canada being the 51st state when he's no longer saying it. The
And
other
that's
joke that I'm not done. The other joke that he's still no longer saying is joking about purchasing Greenland. So why are those two jokes no longer being told, but he still continues to joke about Canada?
so that's why you don't like Donald Trump.
Oh, you're just going to hang on Canada part?
No,
Okay.
no. You're hanging on to that. I mean that's
Because I just want to
childish.
remind everybody that he literally just joked about making Canada the 51st state again at his last meeting with Carney just in November. So
And that's why you don't like Donald Trump.
that was one reason. What was the first
Do you
one?
understand how childish that is? Well, let me
I'm
say
so
this
sorry. What was the first part that I said for why I don't like Donald Trump? Can you
Why
remind
don't you
me?
tell
Because
me
I
where
remember,
I
because
can
I actually went,
go
and
ahead?
thank you so much, Dolphin. I actually said quite a bit before I mentioned Canada.
Okay. Do you realize that that he's the most powerful man in the world over the free country,
No,
the
he's
free
not.
world? He's a big. Yeah, he is. Who's
No,
more
he's
powerful?
not.
Who's more powerful?
I'm so sorry. Can you remind me, is it one branch of government within the United States of America, or is it three co-equal branches of government?
We know that's three, and they all agree with
Oh, awesome. There are three
it. We the
co-equal
people.
branches of
Right.
government. So
Right.
meaning that he's not the most powerful man in the world. If you want to say that the
But he
United
is.
States of America is the
You know
most
why?
powerful country in the world, then I guess we have 536 elected representatives plus 9 judges.
That agree. Most of them agree with Trump. The world agree. There are people in
Most
other
of them
countries
do?
that can't
Got
for
it.
Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, sure. Yeah, most of
Dude,
them agree. Yeah, that's why his polling numbers,
that's
even
how he
reported by
became.
Fox News, is at 36%.
That's how he became president.
That's
Most of it
why,
came
I just
from.
want to be clear. That's why, even according to Fox News, his approval rating is at 36%.
I bet you couldn't run for a
36%.
lady and get elected.
36% by Fox
You don't
News,
need
my
to.
guy.
You don't need to. You
36%
have nothing.
by
I bet you
Fox
got deep
News.
pockets.
You're
Blah, blah,
awesome.
blah, blah, blah. You're so boring. You're the dumbass. No, I don't know anything that you were saying. I actually stopped listening, and so did the entire chat, just so you're aware. I literally did.
Making a
I'm so
joke.
sorry. So you don't know anything about what I just said? So let's try this. Maybe because you weren't listening to anything I just said, we'll just go ahead and repeat myself. And I really don't like doing this because, see, I've already told you
I believe that.
exactly what I said, but apparently you
I
have no
believe it.
comprehension skills. And to be clear, when I called you a
And you would
dumbass,
have
that was
voted.
in
You voted
response
for
to
Kamala.
you. To be
You voted
clear,
for Kamala,
to be
didn't you?
clear, when I called you a dumbass, that was in response
Yeah.
to you calling me dumb. So if you want to say, oh, now you're resorting to insults, sir, you literally tried to and attempted to insult me first and absolutely failed on your attempt to do so. So this
bet
is
you
a
never put
you
a cat fight.
problem, not a me problem.
I
We'll
bet
go
you
ahead and
never put a
rehash
cat fight.
this. Maybe you can even answer any of these ones. I don't support a president that actively goes against articles and amendments of the United States
Like
Constitution.
what?
Here's
Like
a trick
what?
question for you.
What
What's the
articles have you won against?
what is the
What articles
sixth
have you won?
article of the United States? What is Article 6 of the United States
Why don't you
Constitution?
tell me? Because
Do you,
tell me.
how about you, here, this is,
I
if you
don't
know
know.
the answer, say you know
I
the
don't.
answer. If you don't know,
I
say
don't know.
I don't know.
I'm asking you. I don't know. I'm asking you.
Okay, so when I ask you, what is Article 6 of the United States Constitution, say I don't know, right? That's what you're
Okay.
saying? What is
Okay.
Article
Yes,
6 of the
yes,
United States
ma'am.
Constitution?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. What are you talking about now? Go and explain yourself.
Okay, so Article 6 of the United States Constitution is basically a part of the oath of office, that when somebody is elected into the position of president or appointed to the position of SCOTUS or elected to the position within either part of Congress, they are acknowledging and agreeing that there are three co-equal branches of government and that they are going to uphold the decisions made by each other branch of government. So when it comes to Donald Trump, and has been very clearly told that he's constantly ignoring court orders, and that was actually even written out within, guess what, Christy Nome versus Kilmer Abrego Garcia case that was, decided this year, right? Where it was a 9-0 decision decision where the Supreme Court of the United States of America clearly lambasted the President of the United States, telling him and reminding him that he's actively ignoring judicial orders, which is ignoring, but guess what, in violating Article 6 of the United States Constitution. So by him ignoring the other branch of government, he is most certainly violating Article 6 of the United States Constitution. You also have Article 1, which I'm sure you don't know what that one is, Article 2, and Article 3.
Well, you know what? You got on your
I
thing
just
right
hope
there.
that
You're,
helps.
well,
I know you're just trying to rage bait, and your rage bait is sad, so. Very sad rage bait attempt. But that's okay. I got lemonade. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 27.
27. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am indeed.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I think one thing that he's definitely done right is the way that he's approached the stock market. Like, there's been great gains since he's come into office, and there's a lot of speculation.
Can you explain to me how the president directly impacts the stock market, or is it an indirect effect?
I mean, there's multiple ways that he affects it. There's
No, I'm
tariffs,
sorry. There's
there's
two
policy.
different. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you tell me the way the president directly affects the stock market, or is it an indirect effect?
I mean, it's a
There's
direct
literally
effect of
only
his
one right
policies and
answer.
his relations.
Sorry, sir. There's literally only one right answer here.
Okay, well, I just want to ask one question. That the reason I called in was just to ask one question, so I'll just
Okay.
go.
I choose not to answer your question. I know, right, Victoria? I agree. Thank you, Dennis, for the jewels. Ladies man for the jewels. Balbo Biggin says, you're childish, but our president can throw a tantrum and he's strong. I know, right? Safari is the black cat. Thanks for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
I thought that was you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Of course, yeah.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I guess just everything. He's a good president. I mean, he's better than Biden. He actually gives a speech. He meets with officials from other countries. He's actually a president.
Oh, everything that Biden did. I always find it funny within the first sentence, right? You literally within the first sentence as a response, it's you bring up Biden's name like that's your catch-all. You guys are so
just like
silly.
CNN does, and just like all the other news outlets.
I
do,
don't watch
yes.
them.
Okay. Go ahead. Start your thing.
Oh no, sorry, sir. That you were already supposed to like give me a response to what Donald Trump has done to earn your continued support. And telling me
told you
that
what you're-
he's given speeches is just silly. Oh my God, a president can talk. Is that all it takes for someone to earn your support? That's a pretty low bar.
Did the last president talk?
Actually, yeah, he did. I'm sorry you weren't listening. Many
When?
times.
At the State of the Union? When? At the State of the Union?
No,
That
he
was
did many
about it.
times. You just weren't listening.
Okay,
See,
I'm sure.
someone like
Name-
you,
name
like
one time.
specifically,
Name one
at the
Name
DNC,
one time he addressed the media without
At the
getting pushed
DNC?
off by his staff.
at the DNC, at
When was that?
11 p.m. at night, literally
When?
at 11
20
p.m. at night. Let's see, the Democratic National Convention was held August 11, 2024, I believe, just to give an exact time, which I know you didn't listen to because you would know that he actually spoke very clearly. And so that's just so funny. Anyway, so do you have anything substantial that Donald Trump has done, like anything specific Donald Trump has done that has earned your continued support, or is it just everything?
Well,
Which is just cap.
easily. I mean, he has stopped the Afghan nationals from coming in the country. He is starting to deport
Oh,
all
you
of
know
the
what I find
criminals.
interesting? I don't know if you heard this before. But Zoran Mamdani, he's the new mayor of New York, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Cool. So have you
Who is
heard?
also
And
a
I just,
socialist. Do you support
okay,
socialists?
hold on. Let me get this part out, okay?
Well, I
Um,
mean, you always speak over people,
let
so
me
I
get
figured
this
I'd speak
part
over
out.
you.
It's my channel. So this is how this kind of works. So
Yeah,
Zoran
but it's gonna be
Mamdani is
respectful. You really don't do
introducing a
that.
policy that's going to mandate the teaching of Arabic numerals within our within the public education centers in New York City.
That's going to
How do you
help a
feel about
country
that?
that speaks English. That's going to help a country that speaks English. Really?
Yeah.
How is that going to how is that beneficial?
Arabic numerals?
Yeah, I mean, how is that beneficial to the common person in school?
Do you know what Arabic numerals are?
No, because I'm not Arabic. I know Roman numerals. We live in the West, not the East.
I know you guys never know what they are, and it's so funny to me. This is
It's
literally
nice to
like,
have a
I don't know if
computer
you
in front of
realize
you. It's
this.
nice to have a
Sorry,
computer in front
dude,
of you
I'm
looking
looking at my
everything up.
analytics on my screen, and the other screen
bet,
is
yeah,
literally myself, so I know exactly how I look on camera. The other screen has your phone number, which doesn't ever get shown. Arabic numerals, would you like me to tell you what those are?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you literally just said we shouldn't teach basic numbers in schools. Congratulations. I just exposed your Islamophobia. Your xenophobia. Congratulations. I hope you feel so good. Oh my god. I love people. I fucking love people. Y'all fall for it so easily. Y'all fall for it so easily. It does give me a good laugh. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
No.
Hi, how old are you?
You're awesome.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're
Awesome. How old are you?
21.
21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Cool. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
He pardoned a man who brought in 400 tons of cocaine, and I love cocaine.
All right, man. Enjoy your nose. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Giggity, giggity, goo.
Family Guy. Aye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yo,
Hi, how old are you?
27.
27. Are you sure? You said it with like a
What?
question mark at the end. Anyway, are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Not necessarily.
All right, then you're not who I'm looking to talk to. You have a good night, man. Guys, if you are new here, be sure to hit that follow button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Oh, guys, over on TikTok, let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50K in the next 3 minutes. I know y'all can do it. And yeah, become a member, become a subscriber, become a super fan, send super chats, bits, and gifts. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Nigger.
You're awesome.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi, can you turn off the stream in the background or turn it down at least?
I will turn it down.
Cool. What part of Canada are you calling from?
I'm sorry?
What part of Canada are you calling from?
Alberta.
Okay. Bye. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, what's good?
Hi, how old are you? 21. All right. What year did you graduate high school? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oh, I'll do it again. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 54. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. And what has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
He's minimized inflation to 3% year over year. As to Joe
He
Biden's
minimized
first year
it?
was
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, he
How do
minimized
we?
it as
Sorry,
to it.
I don't know
Joe
if you realize
Biden-
this, but what
Joe
was the
Biden's
inflation
first year
rate?
was 7%.
High. Okay,
The
see, I
second-
love it.
the
I
second
love it.
percentage-
I
the
love
second
it
year
when
of Joe
people.
Biden's 4%
I
year
absolutely
after
love
year,
it when people
in
just
2
bring
years
up
was-
Joe Biden within the first 5 seconds of being on the stream. It is so hilarious to me.
Gas was
You guys are so boring with this crap. Like, you guys are so boring. Like, do you ever get anything else out of that? I just am so curious with something. I'm curious if you know this answer. I'm curious if you know this answer. Do you know this answer? Can I
everything in a
ask
box
you a
for yourself.
question? Can I ask
Let
you
me
a
ask you a
question?
question. Why do you
Can I
fit
ask you
everything
a
in a box for
question?
yourself?
Can I ask you a
Go ahead.
question?
I can.
Cool.
You ask me one,
Cool.
I'll ask you one back.
No, that's actually not how this works. If that's how
Yeah,
you
'cause
want to
you're
play it, I'll
child.
just hang up on you. It's
Yeah.
cool. Anyway,
That's
so
what you do 'cause you're a
do you know
child.
how inflation is
child, little
measured?
girl. Go
What
ahead,
do you
little girl.
think? What was inflation in September of 2024?
September of 2024.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
that?
great. So you're uneducated.
Yeah.
So your
I know
next
where I'm at
one,
right
your
now.
next one
I know
is
where I'm at right
my
now.
next one
I
for
know
you
that
is
my
when
percent-
I
yeah.
sort when I
Uh-huh.
cite my
You lost.
sources, can you
You
tell me
lost.
where I cite them
You
from?
lost.
When I cite my
You
sources
lost.
when it comes to
You
the
lost
price
it.
of
You
gas
lost already.
and when it
I
comes
cite
to
my sources the same
inflation,
place you cite your sources. I cite them the same place you cite them. And what
when
was
it comes
inflation
to
in 2021?
inflation or the price of gases where you say my numbers are skewed, where do I get that from? I'm so sorry. Are you Okay, let's try this real quick.
Where does gas
What's
come
your
from?
favorite
Go
flavor
ahead.
of truck?
Where does
What
gas
is your
come
favorite
from? You tell
flavor
me.
of truck?
Where do we purchase our gas from?
What is your favorite
See, you don't
flavor
want to
of
answer
truck?
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're incapable of answering a direct question, so we'll just move on because you're not a real person. Okay, I know I've missed some things, but phone lines are back open. Let's try this again. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 34. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What has
Slightly.
Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
It's not about what he's done. I kind of got tricked by Donald Trump because I just didn't want to vote for Kamala because I was thinking she was trying to turn all the kids trans and stuff like that. I thought Donald Trump was going to change with the education system. I think I'm still waiting for Trump to do something. I can't really say what he's done for me in this 11 months so far.
So he hasn't done anything to earn your support. Got it. Have a good one, my guy. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 31.
31. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, the reason why I voted for Donald Trump was
I didn't ask you why you voted for him. I asked you what Donald Trump has done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support. Those are two different questions. Are you able to answer it?
Okay, if you're going to let me answer, don't
Okay.
interrupt.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
39.
39. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
It's not a supporting Trump concept. It's more like not supporting the Democratic Party.
Okay, neither do I. Have a good one. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Jesus loves you.
Hail Satan. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
What's up, dumbass?
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Maybe.
Hi,
Hi, how old are you?
31.
31. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
Awesome. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I support him because if you look from his first term to the present, he is our
I'm
most
so
accomplished
sorry. I
president.
asked you. Let me repeat this again. I don't know if there's a part of this that you don't understand. Please let me know what it is that you don't understand. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I am telling you,
I
if you
didn't
would
ask
listen,
you about what he did in his first term. I asked you specifically about his current term. So let's
why would it
try
not
this
matter?
again. because I don't care about what Donald Trump did in his first term. This is about why you would still support him 11 months into his presidency. And the question is, what has he specifically done that has earned your continued support 11 months into office? Are you capable of answering that
How about the
question?
unemployment rate reaching 3.5%,
That
which
was,
was
sorry, unemployment's at 4.3%, so you're still wrong.
you might want to recheck it.
Unemployment rate for September of 2025 is 4.3%, according to the Department of Labor Statistics, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And that data was released on November 12, 2025.
Um,
Matt, thank you for the jewels. Grace, thank you for the jewels. I broke his brain. I'm so sorry. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? Are you still supporting Donald Trump? That's literally not what I asked. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? It's a game. How old are you? This isn't a game. I just enjoy having these conversations, and I'm sorry that the way that I get snarky offends you, that I match energy. Perhaps you should learn something. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hello. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi. How old are you? 21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I would say he's helping achieve world peace and helping lower prices across America.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump done to assist in achieving world peace?
Well, he's working with a ceasefire that he mainly brokered. Was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, as well as helping with,
So
I
is
believe it was
about
India or
600
Pakistan.
people in the entire world at any given point in time. Should we give them all a Nobel Peace Prize or tell them that they're all helping with world peace? Is that what we need to do for all 600 people that effectively get nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize?
I mean, I don't think everyone that gets nominated deserves to win, but Beyonce has 99 Grammys. I don't think she deserves every single
Okay,
Grammy,
well, I
but she
guess
still
I'm
won it.
also like, I don't know if you know this, but I was also nominated for the World Nobel Peace Prize, so I must also be effectuating world peace. That's good to know.
Well,
And,
what did
and
you
if you're
do to earn the Nobel
talking
Peace
about
Prize?
this, like which ceasefire are you referring to specifically? Because there's many, and a lot of them have been broken constantly. So can you help me out?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the one that was recently done with Gaza and Hamas. That I believe Hamas
Oh, you
actually
mean
ended
the
up
one that
going forward.
Israel just treated like it was a button and just kept turning it, or a light switch really, and just kept turning it on and off as they so choose?
Well, I mean, when you murder babies and kill people, I think that
That's
possibly,
literally what Israel is doing to people in Palestine. I'm glad you
But
understand that.
can I ask you who started the battle between Israel and Hamas?
Oh, sir, this has been going on for for a long time. You are aware that Israel was only considered or
Right, but the
designated
current
to be a
conflict. Who
state in
started the current conflict?
1947. It didn't even start on October
The
7th.
current
It actually
conflict?
started on October 6th, when an Israeli man killed a Palestinian child. I don't know if you were even
Really?
aware of
What's
that.
his
Yeah.
name?
See, you didn't look that
I
up.
didn't know that. If that's true, I didn't know that. Can you
Yeah.
elaborate? You can be respectful. I don't want to be rude. I hope you don't want to be rude either.
Sir, I've just given you the information. I'm not going to look it up for you on that one. So,
Well,
do I
but you have
remember
the truth,
the
man.
do I remember the
I think
name?
you have the
No, I
burden of.
don't.
I think you have the burden of truth, though. You use
Burden
statistics
of
with the Bureau
truth?
of
Yeah, you
Labor
just don't know
Statistics.
anything.
Well, I mean, that's easy to say when you disagree, right?
Sorry, no, these are actual facts that anybody could look up, and you're just choosing not to, and you're
Well, I
choosing
could
to
say
be
that the
ignorant.
sky is
If you
blue and the
actually want to
ground is
also
purple.
be very true, well, actually, even saying the sky is purple is still accurate because I don't know if you realize this, but purple is considered a shade of blue. So the sky being
Oh,
purple is
so
actually
so
an
is everything
accurate statement.
objective or is there a solid truth?
No, everything is subjective.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Except for
Well, let me
facts.
ask you.
Facts can be
So,
objective, except for individuals such as yourself or Donald Trump that deals in alternative facts, and no facts are true in that case because they don't even believe
well,
in
I feel
basic reality. But you're boring already. I wanted to point out Z-Core because he makes me laugh every time. No matter what Zoran tries to pass, he has to follow New York state law. Z-Core, are you referring to my comment about Arabic numerals because you also don't understand that those are numbers that we use every single day? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
21.
21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Secured the borders.
How
Stopped
exactly did he
drugs.
secure the borders?
Oh, my pussy.
Yeah, that's about what I thought. Let's read a few of these real quick. I know I got behind. Degan said Trump gave the DC shooter asylum. He did, April of 2025. Thank you, Luck, for the jewels. Yes, Illuminati, they were, yeah. Thank you for the Australian 7.99 pancakes. Thank you for the jewels. No, I do not have time to talk about your Lord and Savior. Queen, thank you for the jewels. Remember, Trump pardoned a man who bought 400 ton. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was that you, Ian? Thank you for the laugh. I appreciate it. And also thank you for the 5. Trump pardoned the ex-narco president of Honduras. The man just shipped 500 tons of, yeah, that, yes, it does mean that the war in Venezuela, it's not a war yet, but it is just about that. Thank you for, I think that's an equivalent of $3. So thank you, JFE, so much. And yeah, if you appreciate Argentina, like, or what Trump is doing for Argentina, 100%, that is MAGA. Make Argentina great again. It's no longer about America or America first. It is make Argentina great again. Thank you, Emo, for the jewels. I appreciate that. Let's open these phone lines back up. Guys, let's go ahead and get up to 75,000 likes as well in the next 3 minutes. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? 22. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? All right. You have a good one. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi.
Hi, how
You
old
hear
are
me?
you?
22.
22. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
You're
Yes,
awesome.
I am.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, he's kept men out of women's sports. I mean, that's just something that's obvious, just basic things.
So
Common
we
sense.
are 48 minutes into the stream and somebody brought up genitalia within the first hour. That's always fun.
Why are you ignoring the? So you agree or disagree? That's a good thing or a bad thing?
That we're now practicing discrimination against less than 1% of the United States population that identifies as
That's not the point.
transgender.
It's morals. It's
It's
morals.
not,
That's the point.
sorry, are morals objective or subjective?
It's his morals. That's all.
Let me try this again. Are morals objective or subjective?
Objective.
Okay, so then can you tell me why religion differs and that different religions follow different practices? How on earth can morality be objective if Islam have slightly different morals than we have in Christianity? Wow, thank you for conceding the point. That went quicker than I thought. Martin, thank you for the jewels. And Evo, thank you for the dollar. I appreciate that. Guys, let's do a dollar train. That'd be fun. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 43.
43. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am not.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
38.
38. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Let's see. Gas prices are at a low for the first time in 4 years. That's
Incorrect.
always a big plus.
Gas is up, even according to the
actually
Bureau.
not incorrect if you would actually do
Have you
your
ever looked
research.
at the EIA.gov?
You know what else he's done that I really love?
Oh my
He's
God.
made
Hey, what's your favorite
YouTubers
color?
like you act like.
You're a child. Got it. I love how somebody immediately like, that's not true. And then I asked them, are you familiar with the EIA.gov? And they're like, no! And they scream at you. Like, sir, I'm just trying to correct you on a point. According to the EIA.gov, which again is a .gov source, gas prices for the month of November were in fact higher on average than they were in 2024. So that is not true. And according to his own Bureau of Labor statistics, it shows that gas prices are up on average across the country. Meow. Thank you guys so much. I love the little cats. So thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Awesome. How old are you? 21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Lowered gas prices as the previous person. The fact that he
Have you looked
helped
at the
negotiate the
EIA.gov?
ceasefire. Yes, I'm actually looking at it right now.
Cool.
And
So
it's
then
actually a
you
lot
do
lower
know
than it
that
was.
according to the EIA.gov, November gas prices were 3.175, I believe, in November of 2024, and then for November of 2025, it was 3.179. So in fact, they are not less than they were in 2024, as the last guest was just trying to spout. But if you want to say that Donald Trump lowered gas prices, can you give me the specific legislation that lowered the price of gas at the pump?
The current legislation, no, as I am not a politician. However, I have seen gas prices in general,
In
as I
general,
do drive around
do
a lot.
you, I'm
Yes.
just curious, does your city or wherever you travel to represent the entirety of the United States of America?
No, it actually represents the
It does
Democratic
not.
sphere of influence.
It only represents where you live specifically, and it's not representative of all 50 states and all 346 million American citizens. 335 American citizens. My bad. Great. So I'm glad that we've established that, which is why we have to go based off of averages. So that was actually a gotcha question that I asked you when I asked you what piece of legislation affected the price of gas, because there is none. Who controls the price of gas?
Corporations.
Corporations, specifically gas stations.
That, as well as the fact of actually supplying the gas from where we buy it from to the United States. In
Yeah,
fact,
if you
if I'm
actually
not
want to know
mistaken-
why gas is actually going down right now, it's quite simple. OPEC, right?
Yep.
The conglomerate of foreign nations that drill and produce oil said that they were going to increase their production, and they have done so, which has led to companies like Chevron announcing that they're doing layoffs. 25% of their workforce across the entire world, including the United States of America. So, OPEC announcing that they're producing more oil and therefore selling more oil is actually negatively impacting America's job market specifically, and negatively impacting American oil producers. Because according to the EIA.gov, in 2023 and 2024, the United States was the most energy independent for the first time ever in 2024. But in 2023 and 2024, we were the #1 producer of gas in the entire world, And now we're going to fall off of that because of OPEC increasing production again for the first time in
Question.
5 years. So
Question
yes,
then.
negatively impacting
Isn't that
American
why?
oil companies. Got it.
Okay, but I have a question. Isn't that why we're trying to get oil from Alaska? Isn't that why he's trying to set up the pipes?
Sir, we have always had, I don't know if you're aware of this, and I find it funny. Every president, well, not every president, Biden is the only one that didn't issue new permits for drilling in Alaska. But every president prior, and this does include Trump, has always issued permits for drilling in Alaska. It just doesn't, people don't start new drilling in Alaska very often. It's very rare. Drilling occurs in Alaska actively, but not a lot of it. And they're not doing it.
All right, but Biden didn't approve it.
Yeah, I acknowledge that, didn't I?
Right.
Cool. But even without drilling
second-
in Alaska in 2024, I'm going to reiterate this for you.
Right.
America was the #1 producer of oil in the entire world.
Yes, I remember you said that.
Yeah. And that was without drilling in Alaska. And if drilling in Alaska was so important, you would think that our American oil companies would jump on that, therefore increasing our job market, right? Because they would have to buy land, then start moving equipment to that land, building on that land, buying up housing, blah, 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 and start hiring people. But instead, 9 different American oil companies announced layoffs.
Correct. I'm well aware of the fact that corporations suck. I currently
Yeah.
work at a Wendy's.
Okay. Just proving a point, right?
Yes, at the same time, though, the fact that we rely on China so heavily for most of our products is probably not healthy for our economy.
Is that why our GDP is the #1 in the world and we've relied on China for products for decades?
Well, no, they rely on China because they use cheap labor. Or so I've heard. Isn't that why companies leave America and they go to China and other smaller nations? Is that way they don't have to pay for them? They don't have to pay American citizens living wages to make said products?
Yeah, I don't know if you are aware of this, but $2 USD is actually livable wages in even the poorest region, or sorry, like in the poorest region of China. It's literally $2 USD an hour is a livable wage in China. $7.25 is not a livable wage anywhere within the entirety of the United States of America. And I do hope working at Wendy's that they actually do pay you more than that, because I think fast food workers should absolutely be paid more than federal minimum wage for a multitude of reasons, right? But also because they just get treated like shit by customers for no good reason. And to just be like very clear, like China actually has a law in place that you have to be paid a livable wage in wherever region you live in and whatever region you live in, which means that the minimum wage varies by region. And what is that livable wage? What is that cost of living? And it varies that way.
So then on the point that I was trying to make, the fact that the livable wage in China is only $2
No, that's
makes
in the
it more
poorest region.
profitable. Right. in
I'm
the poorest
saying
region.
even within the entirety of the United States of America, $7.25 is not a livable wage in even the poorest
Correct.
area.
Right, but didn't you say that in China they're being paid $2 is enough?
In the poorest
just trying to
region, they
understand
have a law.
Awesome.
We'll try this again. China has a law in place that the minimum wage that is paid has to be considered a livable wage based off of the cost of living where they're at. So when I say $2 in the poorest region, that does not apply to Hong Kong or Beijing as an example.
Right, but
They
that
would
doesn't
get
mean
paid
the company
more.
has to set up. Right, but that doesn't mean the company has to set up in those regions, right? Because they could choose to set up in the poorest regions. Their company,
they
their
could.
factories,
Yeah, they could.
which means any company wouldn't bother setting up in America because it's more cost effective to set up in China.
Sure, if that's your
Right.
point.
That's the point I was trying to make, is that it's more effective for companies to move to China, and the fact that they're moving to China is hurting our economy, because
Okay.
then we have to rely on China.
Not really. I would
Well,
disagree.
You said yourself that we get most of our products from China. You said
No,
that
I
yourself.
didn't say that. You said it. I said if we get most of our products from China, like, because I was reiterating your claim, right? Like, your claim is we get most of our products from China. And I said,
Right.
if that's true, then we've been doing it for decades. This is not a new occurrence that just occurred within the last year. Kristen, thank
Okay.
you so much for the 10.
This has actually been very enlightening. I'm very grateful. Now, I am curious, what are your thoughts on the Gaza incidents?
Easiest point is Israel is committing a genocide.
Okay. I'm actually a little bit of a history nerd in terms of World War II history, and I was curious, do you know about what Palestinians were doing during World War II when Hitler was in power in Germany?
No, I don't. But I don't know why we're
I
going
have
back
this-
to 1930s and 1940s Germany right now. You just asked me about my opinion on Gaza. I gave it to you.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if
well,
everybody
everything-
that lives
yeah.
in Palestine right now, or were they alive in 1942, 43, 44, 45?
I mean, we have 100-year-old World War II veterans still.
Let's try this then. What is the average age of individuals living in Palestine right now?
Probably around 80s or 90s.
Incorrect. The average age is 19 for Palestinians right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
On my earlier point, though, the Palestinians were invited by Hitler to the internment camps for the Jews to watch them getting killed. That was the point I was trying to enlighten you with. So personally, I feel
and
that both
The
sides
average
are in
age
the
is
wrong.
19. So what's your point? Are you saying that
my
everybody that is
point
currently
is-
alive in Palestine is responsible, directly responsible for a fascist dictator leader who was also genocidal and believed in ethnic cleansing? They're inviting them to watch other people getting murdered. So the 19 and below year olds that are currently alive in Palestine's, what, they deserve this? Is that your claim? That the Jewish
No, my
individuals
point is
within
that
the government of Israel
both
should be killing
sides-
Palestine?
My point is that both sides are in the wrong, and that they should let bygones be bygones, which is why Trump coming in with the humanitarian effort, that's why I'm currently still supporting him, is the fact that he's trying to get a ceasefire, and he got the ceasefire.
Oh, yeah. And
but
he's
then Israel
sanctioning the
broke it.
ICJ that is currently has charges pressed against Netanyahu for committing war crimes and doing acts of genocide within Palestine, sanctioning them to get them to drop those charges, begging the president of Israel to pardon Netanyahu, who is responsible for approving all of these war crimes and also approving the genocidal actions that were taking within Palestine. So we should just let bygones be bygones, forgive Netanyahu, right, for committing war crimes and committing a genocide and committing an ethnic cleansing, and is talking about annexing the West Bank, right? Forgive him, just let that wash away, because the Palestinians from 80 years ago, some of them watched Jewish people get killed in internment, or sorry, the kill camps. That's what
Even
I'm
though
getting
they-
at.
Even though no, even though the current people living in Palestine weren't directly responsible, there's still hatred towards them from their ancestors' actions.
So does that make it okay what Israel is doing?
No, but it also doesn't make Palestine fighting back okay either.
No, I'm done. They should just roll over and let them be killed. Got it. Palestine shouldn't fight back. They should just roll over and die. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? 24. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. Can you turn off the stream in the background, please?
All right, good now.
Yeah. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office to earn your
Well,
continued
his
support?
immigration policy is excellent.
So you support the inhumane treatment of individuals that are guests in America?
No, they're criminals. Like, if you get a DUI, you get taken away from your family too. It's no different for American citizens, except they're not citizens.
Are you familiar with Arizona v. United States Supreme Court decision in 2012?
No, I'm not a fucking lawyer. You know, I hate niggers. Fuck niggers. Fuck.
And that's MAGA. Let me go through some of these. Sorry, I missed a bunch of things. Thank you, Martin, for the jewels. These people can't believe that Trump is an idiot and price has been growing up big time, and that's on everything. Thank you for the 5. Mike, thank you for the jewels. Florida, thank you for all the jewels. Shh, 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 just shh. Thank you for the jewels. I love your username. Thank you for all the jewels. Trump made oil cheap again. Tell me how exactly, Clint, and maybe I'll believe you. Let me get thank you for the seal, Cherry. Liberals be like, who is gonna save the drug? Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what I said. Oh, hey, I think I know who you are. Gaza slave districts still exist. Yes, they do. I'm sure they do. I don't disbelieve you. Doesn't mean that people should just be massacred. So you guys are just interesting. And Musk's grandparents should would dine with Hitler. What's his point? I don't know what his point was exactly. Well, I'm sorry, we did get there. He said they shouldn't fight back. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? No, you're not. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hail Satan. Oh, thank you guys for all the likes over on TikTok. I'm trying to keep up. It's just hard. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. How old are you? Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. What year were you born? Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office to earn your continued support?
Sorry, you cut out. Can you repeat that last part?
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office to earn your continued support?
Well, jobs are open to a lot more.
Unemployment rate's at 4.3%. We currently have fewer jobs available than we have available workers, so that's not true. The manufacturing industry has lost 98,000 jobs in the year of 2025 alone. So that's, again, not true.
Well, do you believe that immigrants take up jobs, or do you think
No,
that
actually, there's been no correlation causation to say that immigrants take our jobs. We're not in a South Park episode, for one, so that's always a weird one. They took our jobs! Anyways, according to Yale, who released a study in 2023, and Harvard released their study in 2018, the correlation causation between immigrants taking jobs is actually that they only take jobs of low-skill workers, individuals who did not graduate high school. So if you are an individual that did not graduate high school, yes, they might actually be out for your job. But if you are someone who graduated high school, about 99 out of 100 times, you're all right. They're not taking your job.
So you're saying if I didn't graduate high school, I would be out of a job basically, and
You
someone else
could
would
be
have.
at risk of an illegal immigrant taking your job.
And would these illegal immigrants have, or would they become legal if they kept the job?
That, I mean, if they get if they get a visa, sure. If they get a work permit, yeah.
Well, like, I know some people go into the army or into the
Yes, that's
armed
another
forces
program in
just to
order
get.
to actually become a citizen, but you have to be a documented immigrant in order to join the army to do that.
So you're basically saying that if I'm a documented immigrant, say I'm a documented immigrant, I'm not, but we're gonna say this. We're gonna say that I'm a documented immigrant, and if I had a job and a person, let's say a college degree came in, would my job be at risk?
Yes, if you didn't graduate high school and somebody that has a college degree is more qualified for your job than you are, then yes, your job would be at
So,
risk.
so you're saying it's based off of who has like a higher education or who is more qualified for the job?
Yes, that is typically how jobs do hiring, but typically they're not interviewing people for a new job unless the job is vacant.
Well, it's like, say it's like a job in like retail or say Home Depot, because I know there's a lot of stereotypes
Most
out there
retail
saying that Home
places won't
Depot.
hire people with degrees because they are overqualified depending on the position.
Well, take immigrants. Like, are they going to hire immigrants?
Documented ones, more than likely. I don't know. I
Okay,
don't work for retail companies, dude.
all right. Well, I'm gonna go call someone who does make it.
You're gonna go call someone who does work in retail? Okay. Are you gonna ask them for a job? Thank you for the cat gift. Guys, I love cats. Cats are like my favorite little gifties. Thank you, Seawit, for the jewels. Degan, when you answer, ask where they are calling from in first name so they tell on themselves when they go on their race rants. I can try that. What billionaires are enjoying is infinite growth in a finite system. There is a word in biology for exactly that, cancer. Wow. JRG, thank you so much for gifting a sub. I appreciate that. Guys, also, if you haven't already joined the Discord, it is in the link tree in my bio. If the link does not work when you first click on it, do a copy paste into a web browser and it should allow it to work. Also, guys, if you haven't already, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing is free over on YouTube. If you want to, you can also send bits, gifts, and super chats, and you can also become a member, subscriber, or a super fan. All of these are the cheapest, easiest ways to support me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? 39. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office to earn your continued support?
I like the fact that he's making his citizens safer, and so to speak, I guess. I don't support him 100%, but I do.
Good. I would hope no one supports anybody 100%. That's strange to me. As far as a politician, nobody should support.
I like the fact that he is removing criminals. I don't 100%.
Criminals? Are you talking about what? The immigrants, illegal immigrants, anything in particular there? What do you mean?
Illegal immigrants.
Oh, are all illegal immigrants criminals?
No.
No.
Well, if you look at the U.S., everyone is an illegal immigrant.
Does that make them a criminal?
No, I said no.
Okay, good.
All legal immigrants are not criminals.
Great. I'm glad we can at least come to that. Are you aware that it's actually been a standard within the United States that immigrants, no matter if they're documented or undocumented, get removed from the country once they've served their time in jail, at least for violent crimes. Sometimes for lesser offenses that have no violence and was not a violent crime, they might get deported sooner before they complete their sentence. Were you aware of that?
Yeah.
Cool. So then you support every president in all of history, since that's been a law that we deport individuals that have committed crimes and are not full citizens of the United States of America. Correct?
Yeah, but they all don't uphold that.
In fact, they do. See,
How
most
is
people
that?
forget the fact that there was actually a memorandum issued in, I want to say it was August of 2021. It might have been sooner than that, by Mayorkas, where he made a statement and redirected the ICE's attentions from focusing on unknown, undocumented immigrants within the country and simply focusing on people that have committed crimes, been convicted of crimes, and have served their jail sentence, or if they're actively in jail, depending on what type of crime it is, if it's a non-violent crime, to deport them before they've served their sentence. So literally that was the directive of the Biden administration. So that's completely categorically untrue that they don't all do it in that same instance. In fact, that's weird to even say, when in fact they do.
Yeah, but Biden just let anyone come over. I mean, I lived in Texas when all that was going down, and you see it every day on the streets.
Yeah, he let everybody come over. Do you have proof of that? That's not a news release.
Yeah, I saw it with my own eyes. I don't need proof.
Oh, okay. Got it. Where can I find proof of this, though? I actually need proof because, sorry, anecdotes don't do it for me. They're not provable.
Just go to Texas. It's everywhere. It's everywhere
I
in
live in a
California.
border state, dude. And I didn't see what you claim to have seen. In fact, the numbers aren't even there. How many people did he let over here? Can you explain that to me? Thank you so much, Chris. Oh, okay. I guess I would hang up too. Guys, I'm just choosing gifts that are in the gift gallery, but we're going to do a small one for the rest of the live. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
You're not 18. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
31.
31. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I understand that he finished up the tax reform to take away federal taxes on tips. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
appreciate that.
I agree with that. That one's cool. It directly benefits me. I wish it was more expansive, or at least just didn't have a 3-year time limit.
Oh, I didn't know there was an expiration on it.
There is.
Is there also an expiration on the federal income tax for Social Security income, and is that one? Because that one's really important too for people who have fixed income.
Sorry, sir. He didn't actually remove the taxes that our Social Security recipients have taken out. Also, you have to make over $34,200, I believe it is, a year in order before taxes are even taken out of Social Security. What he did is offered them a tax credit that is at the end of the year. Most Social Security recipients don't ever even file taxes because they don't need to. I don't know if you realize that or not. Anyway, yes, that also has an expiration date.
Oh, geez. So some of these things are a little hollow. There's not a lot of staying power.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, the whole, the other one that I kind of dig is, having the European, the folks who are part of NATO, those members there, raise their contribution to the
When do we
NATO
start
cause.
tallying that up?
When does it go into effect? Is that what you're asking?
When do we start calculating it?
From what I've seen, it's 5% of those countries' GDP.
When do we start calculating it?
Can you expand on that? What do you mean by when do we start calculating it? Calculating
When do we can calculate? When is the establishment that we start calculating if they're contributing 5%?
That's a good question. I guess I'm making an assumption it would be effective immediately, but according to what I'm hearing, it doesn't seem like that's the case.
It's not effective immediately. We don't start calculating it until 2029.
Okay. All right. How about I got two more. You're doing well. Okay. How about trade deals? We're bringing in $150 billion because of tariffs, and that's pretty dope, right? Money coming into the country.
Cool. Yeah, sure. Money coming into the country. Great idea. Can you tell me when the United States has a 15% tariff on a country like Japan, Germany, Spain, France, England, who pays that 15% tariff to the United States government?
The folks who are importing goods.
United States individuals and corporations pay it to the government. So yeah, we are just taking more money from the American people.
So it's kind of like a circular kind of deal.
Yeah, no one else is paying it. We're not getting any income from foreign countries off of it. We're literally just taking from American citizens and American businesses. Great job, Trump. We appreciate that.
I got one more. You have time?
What's up?
Blowing drug boats out of the water.
Oh, so you support war crimes?
That's a good thing. Well, the people are sending drugs in a boat to America, and I thought that'd be a good thing to stop.
How far away is Venezuela from the United States?
Like in miles or kilometers?
Yeah, miles.
Do I just guess, or do I need to look it up?
You can say, I don't know. You can take a guess.
Okay, I'm going to guess. Florida? What's the closest state? Texas, maybe. Maybe Louisiana, depending. Okay, I got it. I got a number. We're going to go. Oh my God, you're probably going to laugh. I'm thinking 800 miles away. maybe more than 800. Okay, hold on. No, you're right.
It's about 3,500 miles.
Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, the boats that they are coming to us in, so other countries, like specifically the United Kingdom, has reported that the majority of their illegal substance issue actually comes from Venezuela, but more of them are found in other countries within South America, and even African countries. It's a very low percentage of the drugs found within the United States of America that are sourced from Venezuela. And the boats are being blown up in international waters with zero proof that they are carrying any illegal substance. And if we look back at the very first incident, which occurred at the beginning of September, right? We know that they struck the boat once. And we have Caroline Leavitt admitting to it on national television, along with Donald Trump, that the boat was struck twice upon seeing survivors hanging off the boat. So are you familiar with the Geneva Convention, Common Article 3?
No.
Cool. So the Geneva Convention, Common Article 3, actually goes into discussing how individuals that are shipwrecked are no longer considered combatants. And so to harm them would be a war crime. You can look up the Peleus war trial. It's P-E-L-E-U-S.
Okay. I might do that. Yeah, those were the four things that I'd actually prepared. Wrote some of this stuff down because I thought that they were pretty important aspects of his presidency.
The actual ruling is that so if you are suspecting of any foreign vessel to be committing or breaking crimes or smuggling drugs or illegal substances, you are supposed to interdict them or intercept them, interview them, check out the boat, but you don't blow them up out of the water.
Yeah, you send like another boat to go intercept them. You can do that even in international water, I take it then. The intercepting process. I'm not 100%.
This one I'm also going to bring up for the person that said in the chat that we don't abide by the Geneva Convention, according to which I'll have to look that up. But just to be very clear, the law of war that the United States of America Department of Defense follows has published in 2016, updated in 2023. All of this is accessible online for you to read yourself. Also describes shipwrecked individuals as non-combatants, and to blow them up would be inhumane, or to injure them further would be inhumane. It's available online. The Manual of War.
Yeah, you're saying it would be immoral to.
Oh no, it's literally
finish the job.
It's literally against our own Manual of War that the Department of Defense issues and is supposed to follow.
Being inhumane. Okay.
And
I
is
was
illegal.
listening a little
It's
earlier.
murder.
All right. No. Yeah. The inhumane aspect. I didn't think you'd say that word. I guess, is it written that it's inhumane? Because that feels not very objective. The whole inhumane. Usually the connotation of something being inhumane is that there's some kind of wrong thing that's taking place. And it would have to be, if it was wrong, that it'd have to have some kind of moral framework behind it.
No, inhumane is just, dude, you need moral. Okay. You don't need morality to tell you if something is inhumane.
It just kind of lives inside of us all, huh?
Yeah. So they literally say,
I agree.
right? Persons who have been incapacitated by shipwreck are in a helpless state and it would be dishonorable and inhumane to make them an object of attack. And that's in the United States Department of Defense, aka the Department of War, Law of War manual.
Oh,
it's murder.
Okay, something else just came to mind.
Okay.
Regarding his presidency. You know, I can't say it though because it happened before he became president. And never mind, I won't say it. I know that's like a guideline. Sorry, I won't bring it up. I have to though. He dodged a bullet. That's pretty dope. That's crazy, right? That he dodged a bullet, even though it was before his presidency. And I know that you're asking questions about his presidency. I mean, on the election trail, it just skimmed his ear. Isn't that like wild that happened? Can we all agree that that's pretty wild?
I think it's more crazy that his ear healed in like 3 days. A 78-year-old man healed in 3 days. His ear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more crazy.
Oh my God. That's like, there's a movie about people who heal. Wolverine. He's got the old adamantium coursing through his veins. By God, Donald, you done it again.
Maxi pads for Trumps.
Maxi pads for Trump.
Yep, for his ear.
What?
Do you know how he wore a
What is
maxi
that
pad on
even?
his? He wore like the
Oh!
giant a bandage on his ear to the RNC,
Yeah.
and then out of solidarity, MAGA across the United States were literally putting maxi pads on his ear, on their ears.
That's good. Heavy flow, I imagine.
Yeah. So maxi pads for Trump.
Oh man. I'm glad that I was able to get on the stream. I appreciate your time.
Of
It's
course,
actually
man.
very exciting. It's almost like connecting with like a radio host. It's very exciting stuff.
Almost. Well, dude, I hope you have a good night.
Almost. Yeah, likewise.
All
Take
right,
care.
thanks. All right, we'll see if we can get some more callers, and I see that the stream is kind of slowing down, but thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Oh wow, I got through. Hey, how's it going?
Going well. How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Absolutely.
What has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Oh, he's doing a great job. Also, dodging bullets, that's pretty cool. I kind of want to circle back to a couple of topics that you were...
No, dude, I asked you, and maybe I need to add a word in there, right? What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months of office that has earned your continued support? Saying, oh, he's been wonderful.
Stopping 8 international wars.
Awesome.
That's
Tell
pretty
me,
good.
what are the wars that he ended?
Sending illegal immigrants back to their countries. That's
All
pretty
right,
good.
what are the wars that he ended? Let's go through the list.
Okay, I mean, we're going to talk about South Asia. I mean, you got and prevented
Asia.
wars.
What are the name of the countries?
What is it? Cambodia
And
Laos.
wrong.
So, irregardless, him stopping conflicts is a problem.
Irregardless actually is a double negative of a word. When you use it, it's not correct. Let's try this. What war did he end between Egypt and Ethiopia?
Well, I mean, how are you going to name a war if he prevented a war?
What war did these are wars that Donald Trump claims, okay? What war did Donald Trump end between Egypt and Ethiopia?
The bread war?
What was going on between Egypt and Ethiopia?
Slaves?
No.
Bread? Papyrus?
No.
So what was it?
Nothing.
So there
what
was
was
no
going
conflict,
on?
they just made it up?
No, they have a diplomatic dispute that is ongoing even today on December 24th of 2025, where Ethiopia built a dam on the Nile, which Egypt does not like, and they were not supposed to do it according to Egypt. And the only thing Donald Trump did was be like, hey, if you guys happen to work your shit out, cut me into a trade deal where we can get some stuff off the Nile when it opens back up, assuming that Ethiopia does it. That's all he did. The diplomatic
Okay,
dispute
but
is still ongoing today.
with
And
are shots being fired? Are people getting shot?
Never. It is never up. It's never
So wait.
escalated to aggression, use of force, or threat of military violence. Never.
So wait, hold on. So you're assuming that it wouldn't escalate to that?
Dude, it could escalate today, and you guys would still credit him for ending a war.
Well, he
You guys-
prevented a war.
No, he didn't. Again, they're still in a diplomatic dispute today, December 4th,
Okay, take it easy.
2025.
Relax. Calm down. I'm not yelling at you.
I'm not yelling at you either.
Okay. All right. Let me turn the volume down a little bit.
Yeah, and let's try to go over this again. Even today,
Okay, wait, hold on.
December
We can-
4th, 2025, the dispute is over the fact that Ethiopia built a dam on the Nile River
I know
that
you said that
flows
already.
through Egypt.
Yeah, I
And
got that.
nothing has ended. The only thing Donald
Okay,
Trump
you
did
said-
was make a
okay.
phone call with his little
Okay, you
golden
said this
phone, I'm
already.
sure.
You want-
And he's like,
Can I bring up another one?
hey, president, or whatever,
Can I bring
of
up another
Egypt or
topic?
Ethiopia.
Or not
I want
topic, but
you
another
to cut
conflict?
me in on whatever trade deal we
You
can
just said
get
this.
with trading on the Nile and bring in goods to the
Yeah, no, I
United
heard you.
States of America.
No, I get it.
Whenever you guys figure your shit out, I want in on
No,
that
uh-huh.
deal. Okay, that's
Okay,
all
I got
Donald
another
Trump
conflict.
did. So can you tell me what conflict he ended between Serbia and Kosovo in 2025?
Serbian, he gave them coats for the winter. He said, "Listen, you guys,
I'm just
you got to chill
curious,
out a
what
little bit."
year did you graduate high school?
I have a.
Okay, you're not a real person. It was my it's the closest I could get to his gold phone that I'm sure he has. But ring, 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 banana phone. Thank you, Martin, for the 100. The jewels. Sorry, thank you for the jewels. Jeff says, go outside to your nearest gas station and show us the dollar amount. The nearest gas station, sorry, my webcams wouldn't make it with me. They don't have Wi-Fi. And the stream would not make it with me either because this is done on a desktop computer, not a laptop. But nice try. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hi, how old are you? 45. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
He drained the swamp.
He drained the swamp, or did he just go swimming in it?
I want to say he's every day he's still in office. He's exposing the system for what it really is.
What system?
The system that.
Wait, I'm so sorry. There's a swamp in Washington, D.C.
Yeah. I mean,
I
we all
also
knew
have
it.
swampland in Colorado. Can he drain that too?
That's not what I mean. I mean,
Oh.
he's made it transparent. You know
He's
what I mean?
made it
Like,
transparent?
nobody could look away and claim ignorance
Wait,
to how
so,
the
so he
system really
cleaned
works
up the swamp water and he made it clear?
No.
No.
What I'm saying is,
I thought you just said that he cleaned it up. So now, and he's transparent. So we're now saying that you can see all the way to the bottom of the swamp because it's clear now.
no, not one man can't, dismantle the whole system.
Oh.
But he made it like
The
people
swamp
with
is a
eyes to
system
see
now?
to hear.
Does it have
Well,
like waterproof
bureaucracy,
technology at the bottom? What is
Yeah,
it
the
running
bureaucracy.
out? Like, what is it running again?
He just dragged them all, into the light.
He
So everybody
dragged the swamp technology into the light?
Oh, you making fun of me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
I just like the way, he broke the illusion.
He
that-
broke the illusion? I'm sorry. What illusion were you under?
All right, well, take, for example, the media. You know how the media claims
The
to be neutral?
media?
The media. Like,
Is the media also at the bottom of the swamp?
the way they pick sides.
They pick sides?
Yeah.
Oh. Is he calling out both sides or just the opposite side?
Oh, I think that's up to you.
No, it's not up to me. It's a question that I'm asking you.
What's the question?
Is he pointing out the partisan nature of just one side or all sides?
Well, I think he made it pretty clear that there is.
Wait, I thought you just said he exposed it. So which one is it? Did he make it pretty clear that there is partisan nature or that he exposed it? Which one is it?
Well, he made them visible.
He made them visible? They were invisible before?
Well, you know, people walk around like these things don't exist.
Are they? I'm so sorry. Are you able to see the walls through them?
The what?
The walls that they walk in front of them, right? Because they're invisible, so you can't see them. You just see through them, right?
You are making fun of me, right?
What does that even mean?
That you're making fun of me?
You just said that they were invisible. So I'm asking I'm asking for clarification. So we can't see them, right?
You know, people that ignore.
We're ignoring the invisible people. Does it upset them?
Not invisible people. You know, like
You know, if people were ignoring me too because I didn't realize that I was invisible, I would be pretty upset too.
what I'm trying to say is that, you know, the politics. And,
Wait, how are invisible people involved in politics?
yes. You know, the ones that move behind the scenes, you know?
I mean, I would think that they move behind the scenes if they're invisible.
Hey, you getting it now.
Oh, I've made it down to the level? Okay.
Oh, you're getting up there.
Okay. So the invisible people behind the scenes. And we're ignoring the invisible people, which makes them upset. The people behind the scenes that are also invisible.
You know, the division.
The division?
Yeah, in the country.
In the country?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Did the invisible people draw the line?
You know, it's drawn, you know, you can't see it. It's drawn in people's minds, you know, in their hearts.
The invisible people are drawing lines in people's hearts?
Why are you twisting everything I'm saying? You know what I'm saying.
I'm asking for clarification.
Clarification on what?
You said that they were drawing lines in their heart. So I'm saying, are the invisible people drawing lines in your heart? And like, how do they do it? Is there a pen?
Invisible people. Come on, get serious. Get real.
Guys, if you're still watching on TikTok and you haven't hit that follow button, hit that follow
Come
button.
on.
Same over on Twitch.
Use that critical thinking.
Eddie, thank
that I
you
know
so
have.
much for the gifted subs. I'm just asking for clarification on the words that you're saying. And also, I would love to know how I also can become an invisible person. It seems like a cool gig. I could just live wherever I wanted and not have to pay rent because nobody would know.
Yeah, that's one of the things, you know.
Yeah.
People still wondering why we're the only ones on Earth that pay to live here.
Yeah. On Earth? Who's come to Earth?
You know, my cat. You don't pay no rent.
Oh, yes, you're right. Our pets do not pay rent. My dog also pays rent, but you know what? She gives me happiness and joy, so I guess that's it.
Yeah, there you go. It's a trade-off, right?
Yeah. I am curious. What shape is the Earth?
I don't know. It's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't really think about that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, man, I hope you figure out the invisible people thing. So, you have a good night, my guy. What did somebody say? Oh, so here's what I find funny, right? Is somebody gets mad when they get called out in the chat for literally encouraging an act of violence on me, the host. Which W to my mods for muting that person. I can't even put it up on screen to show you guys, but literally called for an act of violence to be committed on me in my chat. So that's cool. And then you get mad because you get called out by other people in the chat and get mad at the mod for telling you to watch what you say. And then I'm sure you're also screaming into your phone where no one can see you because you got muted by the mod. So W mods. No, Onion, not Onion Plug, but the Onion asked, did you say your dog pays rent? No, my dog does not pay rent, but she does make me happy. So I think that's sufficient as payment. Exactly. MOD, go mods. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You're not 18. Okay. Thank you for the jewels, Lionheart. Thank you for the jewels, Clout. Thank you for the jewels again. The only thing Trump dodged is the draft. Good job, Onion. I like that one. You're not 18. Go away. Cup of Joe says banana phone. Banana phone. Thank you again for the jewels. Jeff says neoliberalism is bad for America. Okay. Go define neoliberal. I can't even say the word. Neoliberalism for me, Jeff, and I'll wait. Thank you, Noah, for the jewels. I don't know why. All right, we're just gonna do that every time that number calls. Well, guys, that was fun. Listen, okay. Listen, all right? To be clear, okay? I have to joke sometimes. If I can't get humor out of one caller for saying something silly, like draining the swamp and that, like, acting like the swamp was a real place, so that he's made it translucent and clear, then, I mean, come on, let me have some fun. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? What year did you graduate high school? Yes, Aslan, they do. Specifically, Bailey loves the little kicker catnip toy. He loves that one so much. Thank you for the clapping, Sil Coco. I appreciate that. Hold on. What was that comment? Yeah, exactly, Neely. I would hope you guys are here for the jokes. Like, I'm not great at them. Let me be so for real. Like, I am not great at joking. I miss probably 90% of jokes that someone tells me or people tell me. That just has to do with my neurospicy. So, thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? How old are you? 58. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Oh, hey, we're the big beautiful bill.
What about
How
it?
about that? How about the fact that we're not no more tax on overtime?
It's
How
still
about
taxed.
Yeah. I'm not.
Do you not
They're
do you
not double
do you
taxing us.
sorry, do you know anybody that works overtime?
You're talking to somebody. I work 70 hours a week.
Okay, and there's no extra taxes coming out of your paycheck than when you only work 40 hours a week.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I would love to see that because I also know people that work overtime and it's still coming out of their paycheck.
Maybe they ought to
Because
talk to their payroll department.
maybe you need to look at the verbiage within the big, beautiful bill, and you would see that it doesn't stop them from deducting taxes from your payroll check. What it is it's a tax deduction that you claim in 2026 when you file your taxes for the year of 2025 up to 15,000 sorry, yeah, 12 is it 12,500? Yeah, $12,500 if you make less than $150,000 a year. So why on earth would they give you a tax credit, a tax deduction for your overtime if it wasn't actively coming out of your paycheck?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I am getting it. I got
So
a
you're
question
a
for you.
liar.
How old
Got
are?
it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
How old
you
are
are.
you? No, I'm not. I can't show you my paycheck over a phone.
No, I don't want you to show me your paycheck, dude. I don't want your
How?
information.
Oh, don't bother me. How old are you, may I ask?
I'm 34.
34. Yeah.
Yep.
You're you can tell. I can tell you're a true blue liberal Democrat.
I'm not.
Oh, what are you?
But I am curious. How can you tell? Tell me more about how you just absolutely, you
Because
can just
everything
tell
that Donald Trump anything about a Republican,
anything about a Republican.
you're talking. You can't stand Donald Trump. So to get
Donald
to
Trump himself says he's not a Republican. What are you talking about?
Donald Trump is a registered Republican. But before you
No,
even
he
tell me, I
says
already
he
know.
said it
I
himself
know
that
what
he's
he
not
was.
a Republican. I'm so confused.
He was a Democrat for years. I know.
No, he himself says that he's not a Republican. But can you, I would love it for you to expand further into how you can just tell that I must be Democrat. So please expand further.
Everything you talk like a Democrat. You literally
What
talk like a
specifically?
Democrat. Because you
What
complain
specifically?
Awesome.
just the way you talk.
Is Marjorie Taylor Greene also a Democrat because she complained about Donald Trump?
No, Marjorie Taylor Greene is a nut job.
That's not an answer to my question. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene also a Democrat because she complained about Donald Trump? What about Thomas Massey? Is he also a Democrat because he complained about Donald Trump and the Republican Party when it came to the release of the Epstein files? How about Tom Tillis? Is he also a Democrat because he's outwardly speaking negatively about Donald Trump? How about Mitt Romney? Is he also a Democrat because he outwardly spoke against Donald Trump before he left Congress? How about John McCain, who was very staunchly vocal in his no support in Donald Trump before his passing? Are all of these individuals now Democrats because they spoke out against Donald Trump?
Nope.
Okay, so then now let's try your logic again. Just because I speak out against Donald Trump, that does not associate me with a political party. I appreciate you coming to that realization. So what specifically otherwise makes it so obvious that I am a Democrat?
The way you talk. You just
The way I
I'm
talk, like
sure-
what? Be specific.
It's like asking the guy if the world's round or square or whatever. That was good, by the way.
Okay. What shape is the Earth?
It's round. We're a globe.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Why, you
Was
think
that a
we're-
point of contention between the Democrats and the Republican? The shape
No,
of
that's
the
something that
Earth?
some people would use that as sarcasm. They got this. The world thinks that Trump's out to destroy them, but they're not.
Okay.
Did you go to that?
So I asked
let
a
me guess.
question as somebody that if the Earth is round or not, and that makes me a Democrat. That's interesting. What other points do you have that makes it so obvious that I'm a Democrat?
Oh, a lot of things. I
Like
don't
what?
sit there
I'm
and
asking you to be specific. I love to know more.
just listen to yourself.
Just listen to myself. Okay, well, when I talk and I hear myself speak, I hear myself giving statistics, facts, and evidence. And to me,
Well,
that
it's like
doesn't sound like that's a
it's
Democrat.
like
So,
you
wait,
said
are
that
you saying that in order to be a Republican, or sorry, let me rephrase, in order to be a Democrat, you must believe in statistics and facts and reason?
you think those facts are that they put online are true?
Oh, do you not trust information that comes from the government?
I don't trust the government.
Oh, so why on earth would you support Donald Trump? He is the government.
Donald Trump is not a politician. He's an actor.
Sir, he's
a
literally
he's a
sitting in
land
the office
developer.
of the president. I don't know if you realize this, but to be considered a politician is to simply be involved in politics. And Donald Trump has been involved in politics since the 1970s. So he has always been a politician. He also previously ran for office for the office of presidency in 2000, 2004. So he's ran previously for the office of the presidency. He is, in fact, a politician by the definition of politician. The fact that he's currently sitting as an elected official in Washington, D.C. is further proof that he is, in fact, a politician. And this is his second term in office, just as a friendly reminder that he is a politician.
No, what I call a politician is
It's not about what you call a politician, sir. There is an actual definition for what it makes for someone to be a politician. And again, the fact that he is an elected official in an elected position of office means that he is, in fact, a politician. Congratulations. So, and because he represents one of the three branches of government, he is, in fact, a part of our government. So if you do not trust the government, why on earth are you still supporting Donald Trump? That is contradictory to your own logic.
I like what he's done for us so far.
Oh, but you just said that you don't trust the government. So why, again, let's try this
That
again.
don't mean I like him. That don't mean I have to agree with everything he does. Every president does things people like.
No, if you don't trust the government, you wouldn't like anything that any government official has ever done because you don't trust them. Again, your logic is inconsistent.
Hey,
do you want to give me another example for why I'm a Democrat, according to you? Again, I'm trying to learn more about myself.
I want to know what it's so bad.
I'm so sorry. You cut out?
You know,
You got MAGA Mobile going on?
I said I want to know why you think Trump is so bad.
Sir, I don't support any president that would actively go against articles and amendments of the United States Constitution.
Oh, like the other parties never went against them.
Did I say that I supported another president? I'm just being very clear. I don't support any president. Let me be very clear. I don't support any president that would actively go against articles and amendments of the United States Constitution. For example, in the case of Kilmer Abrego Garcia and Kristi Noem, the Supreme Court ruling that was issued in April 2025, a 9-0 Supreme Court ruling where all 9 justices found and stated that, gonna blow your mind here, Donald Trump was actively ignoring court orders, right, judges' orders. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but that's a violation of 2 articles of our United States Constitution.
In whose opinion?
9 judges in the Supreme Court of the United States of America, 9-0 ruling Out of the 9, 6 of them are Republicans.
And that's just because they think he's breaking the Constitution don't mean he is.
What is the job of the Supreme Court of the United States of America?
We know what it is.
So tell me, explain it to me like I'm 5.
They're they're there for many things. If for instance, the Supreme Congress tries to pass a law that's unconstitutional, they're there to determine whether it's constitutional or unconstitutional. We don't need to play childish games.
Perfect. So it's literally the Supreme Court's job to determine whether something is constitutional or unconstitutional. So
yeah,
therefore,
and you know something.
Therefore, when the conservative
they're
judges,
not always right.
the conservative judges and the liberal judges voted 9-0, ruled 9-0, in stating that the Trump administration was blatantly ignoring court orders, right, which would be a violation of Article 3, Article 2, and Article 6 of the United States Constitution. It is not just, quote, their opinions. It has to be accepted facts. Have a good one. I can't deal with that anymore. Guys, yeah, I'm going to reiterate what Monica just said in the chat. Guys, stay friends. If there's a lot of y'all, let's just be friendly. If we're joking, just say you're joking. If someone doesn't appreciate your joke, just say you were joking and shut it down. Okay? Sorry. I didn't read everything. I just saw you guys going back and forth a little bit. I'm like, guys, it's cool. We all like each other. Jeff on his crazy pills. Love the stream, by the way. Thank you, Tiger, for the 5. I appreciate that. I don't know what I've missed. I think I missed another chat, but it got removed. Thank you, Shoddy, for the jewels over here. I appreciate that, guys. I think, what count is at 87, Dolores? Guys, real quick, just a friendly reminder, if you are new here, be sure to hit that follow button if you're watching over on TikTok or you're watching over on Twitch. If you're new over on YouTube, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribing is free over on YouTube. Also, guys, I appreciate everybody that's in all of the chats. Just want to let you guys know that I appreciate all of you. But guys, what is today? Today is, guys, what day of the week is it? Is it Thursday? Okay. It is Thursday. I probably won't be on tomorrow. Okay, Eddie. Type out his full name. Thank you, Aslan, as well, for trying. I probably won't be on tomorrow. We have something that we are planning to go to, and Fridays are normally my days off to begin with. So just so you're aware, putting that out there. Okay. So I will see you guys back on live on Saturday. I do typically go on at 12 noon Eastern time on Saturday. So look for me then. Thank you, Shoddy, for more of the jewels. Eddie says, yeah. So like I said, Eddie, you give me that full one and I will do that. Type it out in full. It's just, okay, got it. I am going to go and shut down the YouTube live. So if you haven't yet, hit that follow button.